What's up, folks? This is Crypto with James talking to you today about some Bitcoin news. This could be a good sign of things to come. Before I get into that, as always, I update the spreadsheet. Just the first 26 coins I spoke about in the channel, ones I thought would crush it in this cycle. If you invested $100 into each one when I released the videos and you're still holding all that crypto, you'd be in profit for just shy of 37 grand. This is not what I hold anymore. If you want to see what I hold, you can come check out Copy My Crypto. It's where I share every coin I buy, every coin I sell, and how I'm navigating the market and setting up my portfolio, whether it goes bear cycle or bull cycle. There are opportunities and ways to set up your portfolio in anticipation of those events. One thing I do reiterate is a bear cycle will come at some point, and when that bear cycle kicks in, there's going to be opportunities. Everyone should be building a list of cryptos that they believe have huge long-term potential, and then watch how they retrace, how they meet their roadmap, how the partnerships that they develop. All those are key factors in establishing if a crypto can 100x. And if you think it can during a bear cycle, then there's the opportunity to dollar cost average in. I've got a list of coins that I'm very intrigued by, and I'm going to be watching how they move when a bear cycle finally kicks in. So if you want to know what I'm going to get in on, check out Copy My Crypto. Bitcoin hovering around 39k. When we actually look at the charts right now, we've had a bit of a weird day, to be fair. There was like a moment where Bitcoin rallied like mad in like a half hour, all the way up to about 40k, and then just staggered back to where it is now, and it's probably going to hover in between these sort of low, well, to be fair, 38.7, possibly down to 38.5 and 39.4. And we're just hovering around that territory at the moment. There's not really tons happening. But one thing to be aware of, there was $1.175 billion worth of Bitcoin withdrawn from Coinbase by anonymous whales very, very recently, as in this morning. So 3 crypto transactions carrying huge amounts of Bitcoin were detected by a whale alert. So they detected 3 massive Bitcoin transfers, one of 986,000 Bitcoin, 9,867 Bitcoin, one of 9,901 Bitcoin, and one of 9,843 Bitcoin, all removed from Coinbase and sent to anonymous wallets. This means that fundamentally these 3 wallets, it might be one person, it might be 3 people, probably 3 people, but that amount of Bitcoin leaving there, and they're not planning on selling Bitcoin anytime soon. Whale Alert also spotted a total of 2,102 Bitcoin that was moved to Coinbase from anonymous wallets in 2 transactions. That was worth about 81.4 million. So over the past few days, Bitcoin has been losing some value. Since sort of March 9th, it's declined about 8%. But 2 sources on crypto Twitter have spread word that the amount of Bitcoin shorts on the Bitfinex exchange is experiencing an explosive increase. Now that, in and of itself, means that there might be some downturn ahead. But fundamentally, when you've got $1.175 billion worth of Bitcoin being removed, you take the long-term view, and the long-term view is we're going to see prices increase. Colin Wu reported that in the past few hours, several big investors have borrowed around 1,500 Bitcoin for opening short positions. By the time the tweet was issued, the journalist stressed that there was comprised 3,063 Bitcoin lent. So fundamentally, what we're seeing here is a range in terms of the short-term perspectives. Many whales opening positions to short, but fundamentally there are some big whales that are longing because they're pulling out of those exchanges, putting it into anonymous wallets, keeping them secure for the anticipation of Bitcoin having a run. Right now it's experiencing that level of retrace, but going into the weekend, even a close north of excuse me, 38.2k is fine. And to be fair, even on the dailies, when we actually look, we just want higher lows. So anything north of 37.9k is fine. Higher lows are a fine thing. And that's all we would want in terms of short-term price appreciation. But make no mistake about it, when you are seeing whales removing Bitcoin from circulation, that's bullish. Long term, that's bullish. Even medium term, that's bullish. Maybe in terms of the short term and the very, very short term, there's some shorts in. But Bitcoin is certainly primed to rally over time, as we've seen, because the more we zoom out, the better we can see that Bitcoin fundamentally over time only grows. So always long-term view. If you're in crypto for the long term, then that is the long-term view. The short-term view is let's see how the external variables in the world start affecting crypto. But even with all the shorts rocking in at the moment, I'm feeling pretty bullish when I'm seeing little bits of news like this. So positive things to come, I'm sure, for this market. And obviously we're not that far away from the regulations being announced and implemented in America. And when that happens, we're going to see a ton of institutional money pour into Bitcoin. Long term, that's price appreciation, and that will be very good for all of us in this market. That's it from me. Just wanted to make people aware of the whale alert news. Anyway, if you're new to crypto, come check out Copy My Crypto. It's where I share every coin I buy, every coin I sell, and how I'm navigating my portfolio. If you're unsure about how to navigate the murky waters of crypto right now, particularly with high inflation, high interest, high energy prices, impending wars, and you're not sure how to set your portfolio up in anticipation of a bear cycle or a bull cycle, then you can come check out Copy My Crypto, and that's where I share what I'm doing. Anyway, take it easy, guys. Bye-bye.